Ready?
Sounds like we're going like 100.
You're gonna feel some serious
Oh my God,
power.
ready? I'm gonna feel some power right now. Okay, here we go. Ready? Because this is 55. Oh my God! Holy frick, this is amazing! Holy macaronis!
David's TV.
Please subscribe. Because if you have a Lamborghini rental for 24 hours, you're gonna tell everybody, come over and try to drive it. Or you can drive the one Jagger's driving if you don't have a driver's license. Oh my God, guys, it was the best. It rumbles your bum and you just feel like I'm driving a Lamborghini. For those of you who have a Lamborghini, amazing. For the people who can't afford one, like us, oh my God, it was amazing.
Alright guys, it's a smoking hot summer day and we've got two smoking hot vehicles for your pleasure. Look at this. We've got a 2012 Lamborghini Gallardo that we rented for the day for 24 hours. Look at that cool carbon fiber hood. And then we have an even more awesome and hot Lamborghini Aventador for the kids.
It's a little dusty too, bringing on the dust.
We are gonna rate these cars and let you know which one is better. Because if you've got a Lambo for a day and you already own a mini Lambo, you gotta compare them. All right, here's the category, guys. Ready? Here's the categories. We have style, we have performance, we have comfort, safety, features, how green the cars are, their cost, and their practicality. All right? So category number 1, style. All right, guys, I'm gonna give you a quick walk around on each vehicle just so you can get their styling, you can get a vibe of what they're all about. First, we're going on the real Lamborghini. This is the Gallardo. Okay? Here's what the inside looks like. It's got the diamond stitch seats. Okay? It has a carbon fiber hood, which is pretty cool. Here's the baby Aventador. Here we go. As you can see, it's pretty high tech. Control panel. Raise your hands if you think the real Lamborghini looks better or the toy Lamborghini.
Real Lamborghini.
In styling. Ready? Real Lamborghini, raise your hands.
Real.
Ooh, what do you think, Chantel?
Real Lamborghini.
Okay, I'm going for the Aventador just because it's a newer model.
Nice.
There are some slight differences. So right there, even though it's a 6-year-old car, and remember, we don't own this, we rented this. This one wins. It does have a really sick carbon fiber hood. That looks awesome.
Look at that. $4,000 just for this hood. Wow.
It is pretty cool. All right, guys. Next category is performance. All right? So we're gonna show you what it's like to drive in the real Lambo and to drive in the baby Lambo.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, this is where we test the performance of the real Lambo. I don't know if Chantel's ever been in a car this fast.
Never. And it's hot.
It's got about 560 horsepower, guys.
This is so exciting. You have no idea. We're not even going fast, but it sounds fast, doesn't it?
Yeah, or listen to that. Listen to this downshift.
Whoa! We're only going like 30 miles an hour. And it sounds like, honestly, like,
You ready?
it sounds like we're going like 100.
You're gonna feel some
Oh my God, ready? I'm gonna feel some power right now. Okay, here we go.
performance, maybe this one, maybe.
No, for sure. For performance, absolutely, without a doubt.
We gotta be careful, there's cops all over the place.
They heard the purr of the Lambo, and our neighbors wanted to come and check it out. What are your names?
Jack. Hey, I'm DJ.
I'm Ethan.
Yeah, that's a Lamborghini.
We feel the same way. We're like, there's a Lamborghini.
Yo, not clickbait. Not clickbait. That's a Lamborghini.
And
That's
you guys go in it? You went in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was walking home from just practicing the cross, and I saw that,
Yeah.
and I straight up just stopped.
Problem. Uh-oh. The switch is broken. Look at this. It looks like a bat. Brandon's talking to the man that we rented this from. The switch broke. Brandon's texting like a madman saying, oh my God, help. Do you have a pit in your stomach, Brandon? Now it's stuck in the Batmobile. We literally pressed the button and the button came off, and now that's like that. Yeah, but look, it's the official Batmobile. Here comes Brandon and the boys. Here we go. That's right, they're both in there. Shh. Look at that. Look at that. Look at these faces. Was it fun?
Amazing.
The three David's men in the vehicle?
Look at them. The roof's almost open. You know why it's like kind of wet?
Why?
Because it was raining over there.
Really? But it's not raining over here? Seriously, it's sunny here and it's raining over there.
All right, guys. Everybody's been for a ride in both vehicles now. Dylan, performance, who wins?
Probably the Lamborghini right here.
The real one. Jagger, who wins in performance?
The real Lamborghini.
That's right. Chantel,
The real one.
what did it feel like?
It felt like I was in a giant toy. It felt amazing.
We went 0 to exactly to the speed limit. We didn't go 1 mile an hour.
But like in 3 seconds. In 3 seconds.
Bam, like that. All right, I'm gonna say the real one wins, but you have to realize to scale, this thing's pretty remarkable. To scale, this goes pretty good, and it hits its top speed almost immediately. Which is a whopping 6 miles an hour. All right, guys. You are gonna have to be the judges of this next one. Comfort. Get in the baby Lambo, Jagger. How comfortable are you?
Not that comfortable.
No? Do you think it's comfortable though? I mean, you got in pretty easily. What do you think? Go ahead, get out. Get out. Get out. Dylan, you hop in the baby. Jagger, you hop in the real. Hop in the real one. What do you think?
Comfortable.
Comfortable? Okay, Dylan, your turn in the real one. Dylan, what do you think of the baby?
Here's the baby.
Kind of comfortable on your back, but not comfortable up here at all.
Okay. Hop in
No
the real
neck
one.
support. No neck support.
I'm not comfortable on your back, but not
Get rid of your pups.
with like comfort. Now this is what you call real comfort right here.
That's right. For comfort then, the real Lamborghini wins again. But I'm just gonna tell you right now, this is not an easy car to get in and out of. You will use your stomach muscles. Your tush is like this low to the ground by the time you sit in it, right?
Well, actually, look at it. I would be sitting like this. Watch this. How low? Okay, you go. Whoa, that looks so comfy. But let me just tell you, it's so comfortable.
It is comfortable. The seats are very comfortable. All right. Real Lambo wins in comfort. All right, guys. Guess what the next category is?
Safety.
How did you guess? It's something parents really care about, and that's safety. Now, let me explain a little bit about top speed. Real Lambo probably goes 190, okay? 180, 190, maybe 200. Let me look it up. Ready? What's the top speed of a Lamborghini Gallardo?
329 kilometers per
Oh,
hour.
kilometers.
Yeah.
Kilometers.
Wikipedia.
What's 329 kilometers to miles?
329 kilometers
204 miles an hour. Okay? This means if you wreck at 204, you're probably dead. Okay? An airbag's not gonna do much for you. Now, parents like this because this tops out at a top speed of 6 miles an hour, which to scale is about 200 miles an hour if it was to be big, right?
Yeah.
So safety, you have to do something really stupid to die in this little baby Lambo. So we're gonna say this is much safer than the real one.
This one wins the safety
Yes.
category.
Parents, don't let your kids drive a real Lambo. Get them the baby Lambo. Okay?
Yes.
What do you guys think? You think the baby's safer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good thinking. I think
Because
you're
it
right.
goes slow because it only goes up to 3.
All right, guys. Next category are features. Let's go over some of the features of these cars. Jagger, show what this car has on the steering wheel.
So, this.
Does it have a horn?
Yes, you gotta turn it on first.
Oh, turn it on. Listen to that power up. That is cool for a toy car.
And then it has
Beep the horn. Nice horn.
and then this
Got the speed sound. Got the engine start stop. What's on the other side?
Skidding.
And music. Now look over here, guys. Look over here, guys. You can actually play your own music through the USB or flash card. There's your plays. It's remote controlled. As a parent, you can drive it through remote control. So if you have a baby that's only 6 months old, as long as your kid can sit up, you can drive the Lamborghini on a walk. It also has 3 different speeds, forward and reverse. It's all electronic. All right, guys. Now let's get to the real Lambo. All right. This car has, let me show you one of the coolest features. All right, guys, she's gonna start the car up. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hear that sound? You hear that exhaust sound? Alana, step on the gas. Yeah, more. All right, there we go. Now, watch this, guys. Here it goes, guys. Here's the coolest feature about this car. Just keep holding it, just keep holding it. Look at this, guys. Look at this, look at this. It's like a Batmobile.
It's like a Batmobile. Look at that. It's the Batmobile. It is the Batmobile.
Alana, you had to keep holding it and you didn't.
I did it. It was screaming at me. What?
Okay. And now the windows will come up. All right, it's done. You're good.
Oh, that is so cool.
How cool is that, Dylan? It's like a transformer, right? Guys, I'm gonna show you the most practical and amazing feature that you're gonna need to have on your Lamborghini, especially living in an area like New York, okay? Here we go. This is what the nose looks like raised up. Alana, press the button. And that's the nose coming down. That's how you drive it. Now go ahead and push the button again. There it goes. And there it is going up. And that's so you can go over speed bumps, get into steep driveways. Okay, a really cool feature, right, Jagger? Other cool feature I think we mentioned, carbon fiber hood. What does that do? It saves weight, so you go faster, baby. It's got the yellow painted brake calipers, okay?
And it has mommy inside.
Now, it is a 2012, so it didn't come with fancy electronics. As you can see, all the gauges are analog. They did put in an aftermarket stereo, okay? Now, here are some cool features. Let me move her hand. Is you have sport mode. This can drive in full automatic. Okay, now look, here's the paddle shifters right here. That's the downshift, the other one's the upshift. You can drive the car and let it just shift for you, or you can shift yourself and get in sport mode for ultimate speed. Okay, ready? Okay, here comes the roof. One more time, guys. Okay, now features. We went over some of the features. I'm gonna say it's actually a tie. Both have really cool features.
Yeah.
The tiebreaker is the Lamborghini because it has a roof.
So what do you say?
Lamborghini.
Features, real Lamborghini? Jagger, what do you say features? Tie? Real Lamborghini?
Tie and just the big Lamborghini because it has a roof too.
Okay.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it has
think
windows on
features?
the
I would have to go with the real one because I can actually drive it and fit in it. I can't fit in that.
Well, features.
Features.
Independent of whether you can drive or not.
Yeah,
What
okay.
has cooler features?
Okay, cooler features. That because it has the roof and the Batmobile ears.
All right, guys, next comes green. Which car is more environmentally friendly? Let me explain something here. We've gone about 30 miles in this car, and we've used a quarter tank of gas. we're getting about 7-8 miles to the gallon.
Okay, we don't know.
Yes, this is not an economical car to drive, okay?
I think
This,
it's false.
on the other hand, has 0 emissions because it's electric and you plug it in. So this wins hands down.
It has this one and this one.
Wait, wait,
I
wait.
think it's both.
Let me see if I can smell any exhaust, okay? Why don't we go too close? Jagger has natural exhaust. Smell something.
Jagger.
No.
All right, guys. Next, there's 2 more categories. Cost, all right? Now, this car brand new costs over $200,000, okay? It's 6 years old, so it's obviously not worth that. This car costs $480.
Wow.
That's actually expensive for a kid's car, but it's the only Lamborghinis they had, so we had to pay that price, all right? Now, obviously, we rented this, and this costs more to rent than this car costs. So I'm gonna say it's a tie. You can actually drive, you can rent a Lamborghini, a later model like this, for almost the same price as this if you don't drive it very many miles. It's $5 a mile.
$5 a mile in this.
I
say if you're Dylan and Jagger's age and you're their size, this for sure because you can use it more than 24 hours. You can keep using it over and over. So I'm going with this.
Yeah, for cost, I mean, it's actually something to consider, but obviously we could never afford this type of car brand new. And I think they're even more expensive now. They're probably for like a new Huracan, you're gonna spend $250,000 easily by the time you put some options in it, $280,000 even. And if you get the Performante with more power, you're at $325. Just the sky's the limit with these things now. All right, guys, practicality. All right.
What does that mean?
That means how easy is it to use every single day? Are you gonna drive it every day? I'm gonna say right now, right now, this car you can get in every single day and drive it, no problem.
Yeah, even when it's snowing outside, you could bring it inside and drive.
This car, not that practical, okay? It only has 2 seats, number 1. There's a very small trunk in here. But number 2 is, when you get in this car, it's not fun being in traffic and driving through neighborhoods. You want to get out on a country road, something with turns, something you can do 60, 70, 80, and turn and just have some fun. Okay, this is not the type of car you're going to drive during the winter, especially not in Buffalo, but it is all-wheel drive. You could. But you don't want salt to get on it.
Still drive because it even has a grill.
Yeah, so for practicality, I'm going to vote.
I mean, like same. Like
For the, okay, the baby Lambo is practical.
In the one for 2, you just have to put the roof on and the window.
All right, guys, overall, this was a bucket list item for us today. When you factor in everything, the money spent on this just to experience it and check that off your list is more fun than getting your kids a baby Lambo, even though they're gonna drive every day. So Jagger, we're getting rid of that.
No!
We have to sell it to pay for the rental.
No way. Jagger, tell him no way.
Yeah, go. There he goes.
Bye, Jagger. Bye, Jagger.
Hi, Jagger. Do you have room for a girl if you meet one?
No, don't do that now. Don't do that. Goodbye, Dylan. Bye. Bye, people. Got candy in!
Yeah.
Put it right behind the back of the car.
Okay.